Okay, hello. Good morning, good morning. Well, here we are. I think this is probably the most excited I've ever been to do a video. It is, of course, Farmer Ben here with the outrageous accent, the wavy little annoying men. Stop waving at me. There's two of them by the castle there, and everything else. But today we are here because it is a raid tournament, and not only is it a raid tournament, it's a two-star raid tournament. I am genuinely delighted that Small Giant have decided to do this. I didn't think they would have the courage to do it. I thought it was going to be limited to 3 stars. I really did. I thought it would be 3, 4, and 5 stars, and yet they've gone for a 2-star raid tournament, and I think that is just fantastic because. Well, firstly, one of the main complaints in the game you often see with challenge events and things like that is that it's won by the same few players. The players who are further on in the game, more advanced, everything else. They're always going to win, and I think there's a reasonable, that's a reasonable point. Speaking as somebody who is fairly experienced, I do tend to come out above players who are fairly new to the game on challenge events and whatever else have you, where it is a bit more competitive. But it is a 2-star event, so that doesn't really come into it, which is just generally awesome. It's nice to see that it'll be able to open it up to other players. Now, a few people that just quickly before I move on, I'm trying to. There's so much to fit into this one. Now, I'm just quickly going to sort of say why I think that it is so important that you have these kind of events. This is Kerminio, who is currently number one in the world, which is a nice place to be. I've never been there. I've been up to, I think, 8th in the world. 7th. Sorry, was my very highest. You can sort of see, though, that all he has is Heroes of the Months. You've got either Heroes of the Month or Season 2 Summon Heroes. You've got, what's his name? Alberich, Bruce Lee, this blue hero, Misandra, Zelene, Awesome, and this purple girl whose name I don't know because I've never used Seshat. All of them are heroes I am never going to get. Realistically speaking, as a basically free player, I'm never going to see them. So it's very hard to compete with that. They are awesome heroes. Some of the heroes of the month and everything else are awesome, but that's not an issue when you are on a 2-star raid tournament. Now, I will just at this moment make a big shout out. I don't know if he's even going to watch this video, but I will make a big shout out to Festa from my alliance. Festa pointed out you shouldn't play with your food, which I think sort of sums up the 2-star raid tournament beautifully. But you shouldn't play with your food. These are food heroes. I mean, the heroes I have got on my defense team. When I look on my defense team, they are not heroes. They are not heroes who stick around. These are heroes I feed to other better heroes all the time. So I have Needler. I actually have to check their special skill. Well, Needler shoots a bow and does damage to a target. Yeah, that's cool. I can live with that. Julius, again, focused damage on a target, so a couple of snipers. That's quite nice. Who will put up defense, which is why I put him in as my tank. I mean, who knows? I actually have to read everything to try and work out who these guys are. Sharkot puts up attack, and Tyrell, I believe, he also puts up attack. So I've got a couple of put up attack and a couple of snipers. Don't have a healer. The 2-star healer is, I think, Shaji. I haven't managed to pick him out of my training camps in the last couple of days. So you can hear me sort of chuckling. Basically, my defense team is made up of the 2-star heroes as I got them from training camps or missions. So there's no real logical strategy to my defense team at all. It was literally he'll do, because I haven't kept any 2-stars for a very long time. Tyrell, years and years ago, well, I say years and years, nearly 2 years ago now, was on my defense team and my main team for a little bit when I was starting out in the game, until I replaced him, and he's been replaced for a very long time now. I don't think any of the others have ever been on my team at all, so it's beautiful and lovely to be taking them out today. And as you can hear in my voice, I am genuinely excited to be using these puny fodder heroes to see where we go. Anyway, we are on this. I'm currently bottom 25%, as you'd expect. As I've sort of said to my alliance, whatever your view on raid tournaments and whatever else is, I would at least urge you to enter, because you'll get something for entering, even if it's rubbish. Unless things are going very well, I'm not planning on spending gems to continue on this because I have no idea how this is going to go. But I don't mind. I'm actually just quite excited. And wherever I come, even if it's bottom 25%, I will be happy that I've had a little bit of fun. So this is going to be probably the most relaxing raid tournament for me ever, because I don't care if I win or lose. I am just going to see how it goes. So, oh, look at this Train Heroes. Wow, that's amazing. There's an amazing team. Wow, look at that. That is fantastic. Look who I'm up against. Yeah, I can see from the look of that. I see how far I have to scroll down through my heroes before I even get to ones I can take. Who you can come, and that's not even in power order. Oh, dearie me. I know. I'm sorry. I am sniggering away to myself here because this is just awesome. I hope nobody thinks I'm being really sarcastic here, because I'm actually not. I am actually genuinely pleased to see a tournament which is just basically open to everyone. You don't have to spend any money on the game to have all of the best 2-stars. I mean, you get them all the time. So it's really, really nice. I mean, I've just gone with a multicolored team, and I'm just going to see how it goes. I have, as I sort of say, I've been frantically leveling up my heroes. My training camps have been churning out 1-stars to boost my 2-stars for a very long time. So my 2-stars are now marginally better than they were. Oh, messages isn't responding. That's all right. I don't really want messages right now. Boom! Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, one of them's down. Man's down, man down, man down. Oh, Sharkot. Good work, Sharkot. Sharkot took somebody out there. Actually, I say Sharkot. The red tiles took somebody out. This is just honestly, this is just amazing. This is like playing Empires and Puzzles as a total noob again. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. I mean, Koche, I'm going to say, is he's obviously a reasonably good player. I mean, he's in gold. You know, he's been playing for a time. And look at what I'm up against. Look at the team he is able to field. And I'm not in any way having a go at him here, because, you know, prior to yesterday, I hadn't got any 2-stars that I'd kept at all. So you know, I mean no disrespect at all to any of the players that I fight, even in the tiniest little bit. Oh, I mean, this guy's right. So they've gone with, well, I'm just going to stick with what I got, I think. Brogan, Slow Singer, again, gold player. You know, not a player he's obviously doing all right. I mean, gold at level 27, that's a reasonable sort of target. Hats off to them. Sorry, I'm going to snigger my way through this whole tournament. I mean, this is amazing. I can't even tell you what my heroes do. I will be keeping some 2-stars now, because I am reasonably, I mean, as anybody who's ever watched my videos will know, I'm reasonably competitive. I love having 3-star tournaments. I do use my 3-stars a lot. My 3-stars are all powered up. It's just beautiful to be using some of these frankly rubbish heroes that otherwise just spend their whole time sitting on the bench. They do not get to play in the game, and it's nice to be seeing them taken out of the box, so to speak, and brought into their natural habitat of actually. Oh dear! Oh no! He got his special attack off. Oh, dearie me. Right. Okay. I'm serious. I'm serious again. This is not just me laughing at everything that's going on. So so there we go. So that's two wins. You'll sort of see this guy's at least managed to get together all 2-stars, so that's a good step. There's no 1-stars on this team. I'm not going to color stack currently, because that just seems a little bit. I mean, I could color stack. I could take 2 reds. I think I do have 2 reds, but my second red has not been ascended even the tiniest little bit. So I'm going to stick with this. Oh yeah, there we go. Their needle is dead. So here we are. So basically, I mean, because I've leveled a few people up, my tactics are basically to go with a rainbow team, and I'm mainly fighting rainbow teams, which is good. It is rush attack, so with all rush attacks, you can always consider hit all heroes, because everybody's special skill is fast. Oh, I should have done that the other way round. There we go. I made a mistake there. For anybody who was paying close attention, you should always hit your boosters before you hit your snipers. So Sharkot is a booster. The same way as somebody like more regularly used, like Bold Tusk. He makes your attack stronger. he is therefore one you want to play before you use your snipers, so your snipers do more damage. I mean, the basic elements of the game have not changed, and I think that's one to just vaguely remember. This is somebody else. I would guess that this is a person who's done exactly what I've done, and who has gone, right, I better level some of these guys up really quick. Well done, AK-47. You are doing a fantastic job, sir, in leveling up your heroes to get them ready for this mighty tournament. So hats off to people who are sort of frantically leveling up their heroes, because that is exactly what I've done. It is the standard sort of thing. Like I say, I didn't take a healer, so I will be looking to see if I can get somebody like, who have I got? Trill, or I'm going to fish off there Julius because he's back off. Toril or Sharkot to boost my attacks. If they can boost my attacks, that's so much the better. Which one of them's a defensive one? Sorry, is a defensive one. If Who goes off, then that will just help keep people alive a little bit longer. I've got sort of a reasonable variety of random heroes to go for, and you can see my attacks boosted there. That'd be nice. It's bizarre playing with these heroes. I can't describe it in any other way than that. It is actually, to me, it feels really nice to be using these low heroes who frankly never get a look in. I mean, you just never even consider them. They're just heroes you eat. You feed them to your better heroes, and suddenly they've got a little role to play again. And I do, as I've said, I'm quite glad Small Giant chose to do this, because it would have been really easy to just stick to 3, 4, 5-star tournaments, which always tend to play to the same sort of players who are going to win over and over again. So it's nice to see a 2-star tournament where really, literally anyone could do well, and in my opinion, I think some of the players who have not got strong heroes who are fairly new to the game have a real chance to do really well here, because some of the newer players will have 2 stars that are more leveled up because that's all they have. Those are their options, and that's nice to see. See, this guy, he's got a level 40, a fully ascended Needler. Now, my Needler is not at that level. I would have put him as a tank. Is my only thing. My suggestion here to Louis Vuitton. He's a bit sort of tucked away at the end there. I might be able to sort of knock him off with damage before he goes off. I may not. I mean, who knows? But yeah, no, it's just great to see. I love some of the weaker heroes. I've always been a big fan of Derek. Mega Derek is a myth I once tried to create, that if you feed 5 stars to Derek, you can get Mega Derek, who is like the ultimate hero, who's like the only 6-star in the game. He doesn't exist in truth, but it was just lovely to try and create this myth that Derek was, Derek had like this sort of psychotic alter ego who was just unbeatable. Yeah, so it's just lovely seeing these weak players, these weak heroes coming into their own. Look, a trainer hero. Oh, it's so sweet. I can't even remember that. I don't. Do you know? I don't think I've ever used a trainer hero in the team. And I mean, as I say, I'm not in any way disrespecting the players I am up against here. This is the kind of tournament where anyone, I think, could win. There are so many random heroes that are going to be out there taking part, doing their thing, and you just cannot predict who you're going to get up against. This tournament, it's going okay, I suppose. You can see all my heroes who've got their shields and health up, which is quite nice. I mean, normally that would be like a sign, like, oh, you're suddenly going to do tons of damage with each hit. With this, it isn't really, because there's no power in any of them. But I'm sorry, I've started sniggering again. I did say I would try not to snigger at my puny heroes. Yes, there we go. So 5 for 5, and I've done that by basically starting off with a rubbish team, and they are continually being upgraded. I will continue to sort of throw food heroes at them. Oh, the battery's low. Well, yeah, no, that's not a massive shock. There we go. I am sorry. This has been a video of me laughing at the world. Top 5%, which I think sort of shows that even with 5 wins, top 5% suggests that that there are some people with stronger 2-stars out there. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. This has got to be fascinating. Dark Side, a silver player. It's lovely. You know, a silver player. There we are. And look at that. He's got 2-stars with all their special skills. He's got Layla. Oh yeah, I had Layla on my team for a long time. I can't remember this guy's name. Is that Farid? Farid, yes, Farid. Yeah, another hero I haven't used for a very, very long time. Jenna, I've got a Jenna. I haven't been using it. And Tyrell, yeah, you know, it's beautiful to see. And like there are a real mixture of heroes, team players up here. There's a lot of silver players, a few gold, it's nice to see. And there's not so many diamond players. It's not dominated by the same people. There's players who haven't even, you know, got no tournament level, 21, you know. So that's why I really like this. It's really opening the game up to noobs, to new players, and fair play to defeated the Titan. Oh, blimey, came out of nowhere. B. Oh, I thought it was A. Denied. Battle manual. Some gems. Yeah, another 10-star Titan down. Woo! Anyway, that wasn't really the purpose of this video. But yes, as I say, I really enjoyed that. That was delightful. It was like a little trip down memory lane using these heroes who I couldn't imagine using them anywhere else. I hope that they do the 1-star tournament at some point as well. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. And it would be interesting to see. That was just joyous. I've got to say, I haven't leveled up any 1-star troops for the event. I mean, I'm vaguely considering doing it because as I say, I just really enjoyed that in a very, very childish way. And I am very apologetic that this video has basically been